Coming up next, a UFC bantamweight tilt. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that octagon.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. All right, so here he is, Tyler Jeffrey Dillashaw, as DC likes to call him, the former two-time UFC bantamweight champion. Certainly one of the best 135-pound fighters of all time.
Yes, and you recognized it right away. Going into the fight against Henry Durral, people thought TJ Dillashaw had no chance. He went out there and very early on showed Henry Durral that he was in with something different. Unbelievable striker. He's very disciplined. He has a great ability to follow a game plan, and it's shown in his rise to becoming one of two of the best bantamweights the UFC has ever seen.
And if you won't say it, I will. Got a full ride to Cal State Fullerton, three-time NCAA qualifier. Hasn't necessarily been a wrestler first in mixed martial arts, but a very good submission game, and in terms of the striking, the footwork, and everything else, truly a sight.
That he hasn't had to.
Right.
He hasn't had to. Johnny's been able to go out there and beat guys with striking when you said he's a fantastic wrestler. He's a fighter's fighter, and he has a lot to prove as he gets back in the octagon here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliotta. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 14 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Aurora, Colorado, Cory Sandhagen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 18 wins, 4 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Denver, Colorado, USA, presenting the former UFC bantamweight champion, TJ Dillashaw.
All right, commit to the rules in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, about your corners, come out fighting.
You ready?
Fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight according to Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers thus far.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we could put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup.
Oh, nice job to land the knee there by the taller fighter, and I think I just heard Daniel Cormier say, I wish I was a little bit taller. You're a baller, though.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
Oh, eats a knee. Sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. And now he's got that tied clinch. We'll see what he can do with it.
That knee hurt him.
Lands a big right hand early.
Oh.
Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Just missed on the front kick there. Nice body shot there. Circling towards the left now. And he switches to southpaw. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Ooh!
Nice looping punch.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Well, I'm an identical twin. Two is better than one. You might as well double up on the jab. He did so effectively there.
Doubling up on the jab, and you see his opponent's head popping back every time it lands. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Dillashaw gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally.
Very tricky when he throws that body kick. That right hand hurt him a little bit. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Leg kick lands flush for Dillashaw. Straight to the body by Dillashaw. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed. Takedown defense holds up. And they separate.
Big punch land. Ooh.
Just misses with the right.
John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Just out of range with that right hook. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, straight right.
Big kick lands.
Oh, he scored with that uppercut. Just out of range with that right hand. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. So a strong 5 minutes down. All right, that's the end of the round. He's got a cut on his cheek from that round. There are certainly worse locations for a cut on the cheek. It's not going to trickle down into the eye. Nonetheless, pretty significant gash. We'll see if the cut man can close it up.
Okay, you ready? Round two. Ready?
Second round underway. caught with that punch. Nice jab, follows it up with a nice right hand.
Look at him whip his hip to that kick.
Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man, you get kicked in the head, a lot of times it's the end of the night.
Got a little experience with that.
Yes, I do.
A little bit.
It's horrible. Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Dillashaw gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. Oh, flipped him with the left.
There's no tell on that leg kick.
Body shot there.
Big body.
They continue to exchange.
Beautiful strike.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Nice 1-2 there.
He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
Nice connection with a punch there. It's hard to recall a time in the past that his boxing looked this sharp.
He's never looked this good.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on him. Man.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad now. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom. And now he falls back into the finishing position.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. All right, full guard now, DC.
And for the guy on top, he needs to build posture or just go to the next position, start shoving that knee through, trying to get the half guard, which in turn will lead to more opportunities for advancements. But if you're on the bottom, you need to be anticipating, you need to be framing, you need to be moving, looking for opportunities to either reverse the position or get back to your feet.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
And he's back up. Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Well, he misses with the left punch there. Oh, made good use of his size there as he lands the flush knee. And just misses with that big right hand.
This is exactly what he needed to get a takedown and secure the position.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the going for that patented rear naked choke now.
He is doing a really good
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Are you ready? Let's go fight.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Dillashaw. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Bang, Muay Thai on full display here. Dillashaw on a really good flow here, DC. Just misses with the straight right. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Judo throw. Let's see if he can capitalize and lock up a sub.
You got to try to find whether or not you're going to land ground and pound here or if you're going to go to submission.
Keep it busy here off of his back. Nice offense from the bottom. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here. Certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job.
Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking armbar now.
Oh, he picks him up and slams him down.
Explosive slam to lift him and slam him out of that armbar. Go right into side control. Now let's see what he does, right?
Sometimes when you do that, the choke or the submission can get tighter, but he was able to evade it there.
Yes.
All right, feet on the hips here. Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
All right, so he postures up, and he's out. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Close guard, splits the guard, lands the right hand. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
That's a big strike right there.
Just misses there with the left. Unable to connect with the right hand there.
Let's go, set the pace. You set the pace.
Going orthodox now.
2-3-2.
Went for the inside leg kick. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with him, the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for. That was a thudding leg kick. Nice. Big body kick lands.
Oh, heavy leg kick. Right on the button.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. He needs to move his head defensively if he's going to avoid getting hit so many times to the face. Beautiful punch.
Well, he's got a pretty good sidekick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's comfortable.
Dillashaw with one hook. Dillashaw's kick to the body is blocked. Straight right, he misses. And that'll do it, 15 minutes in the books. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Good punch.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count.
Superman punch. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Dillashaw's got the tie clinch now. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades.
Look at the force behind that leg kick. Good stick.
Oh, Superman punch.
Wow. He loaded up on that right hand, too.
Taken down by Dillashaw. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's gonna attack armbar here. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Dillashaw. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you gotta be careful here. All right, side control now. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back to his feet. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. He talked a lot to us about his length and his size advantage. Doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it certainly did. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed.
He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish.
That was a jab.
Dillashaw's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight. The inside leg kick is good. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He went high on that one. Nice body kick lands.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Working out of that southpaw stance.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Dillashaw gets caught by that flush straight punch. Nice job by the offense there.
Right under the elbow, body kick lands.
Under a minute to go. Throwing that jab, no good.
Nice punch lands.
Forward. Get that takedown. It's okay. It's your defense. It's your defense now.
30 seconds now to go in the round. Nice counter right there from TJ.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Final seconds of round 4.
Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, so a huge round for him there. That head kick probably would have had me out for good. The guy survives to see another round.
Yeah, but he'll go back to that. It landed so perfectly. He set it up great. He did a great job of mixing up the target early, going up high, and getting the desired result.
All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
And he comes through with a big knee.
Set up that low kick now.
Well, just as... Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh, big punch land.
Oh!
Didn't like that right there. What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Back to the jab now, no good. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, collar tie, and they separate. Oh!
Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him.
Huge shots there!
Oh! Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Close guard now. Gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by Dillashaw. Well, he's up, but he is hurting for certain. The finish could come at any time. Oh, looked like he might have been... Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, he might be out. Stuffs the takedown there. How?
Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the wall.
Oh, you don't want to be anywhere near his guillotine choke. Might have the neck here.
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine. Oh, man, that was slick.
Well, he gets up again here, but he looks hurt. Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Big kick land.
Time for that takedown now.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Let's focus.
Under 2 minutes to go in the fight.
Nice punch landed on the top. Beautiful leg kick throw.
And they clinch once again. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Guillotine attempt now looks as though he's got the neck.
He's attacked guillotine.
Bottom fighter trying to control this regard. Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off of his back, DC. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Gets up again here, but hurting. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. 30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Ooh, what a head kick.
20 seconds to go in the fight. Whoa! Oh, he might be out. Both fighters throwing heat now. Whoa! Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest. 48-46. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, TJ Dillashaw.
All right, congratulations to him. He is your winner by unanimous decision and certainly a dominant performance here tonight.
Yeah, he did a great job of just dictating and controlling all the engagements of this fight. His opponent never really had an opportunity to lead the dance. He did that from start to finish, and he wins a unanimous decision.